Hey guys, Tony Smith with Dennison Yachting. Behind me, you're going to see the CDM RJ130. This is a really neat Explorer yacht that is dressed up to be a luxury yacht. So it's got cruising capacity, really crazy extensive range on this boat. You can go slow at 6 knots and just sip fuel. At 10 knots, you can cross the ocean. It's really amazing. We're going to see a full tour with Carlos from CDM. So check it out and let us know your thoughts. This is the RJ130. So they make the RJ down to about a 115 and then also up to about a 145. It's the main salon.
That's the main salon. As I mentioned, the interior is by Francesco Pascoschi. We are lucky that we have two boats, both designed for what regards the interiors by the same person, by Francesco Pascoschi, so you can see how much different they are, so the clients can understand that this is that the same designer can do completely
adapt,
interiors depending on the owner brief.
Okay.
All the interiors, these are not what CDM want to be the interiors, this is what the owner asked to have.
Gotcha.
Okay. So room height is 210 minimum. This is what we try to achieve, you know, in this area. In the highest part has to be at least 210.
Okay.
And when I mean that we are a fully custom shipyard, I mean like this one is not an off-the-shelf furniture. This has been designed by the designer of the boat and then built by us.
Okay.
So it's like a unique piece of furniture for this boat.
So you build custom furniture in-house even?
Absolutely,
okay.
yes. Absolutely, yes.
Cool.
Well, with the help of our supplier, but you know, it's done by us.
That's wonderful.
And then moving forward, you have a pantry, for example. You would lose this part on a 35 meter. You don't have a pantry on the 35 meter. You would have a day head, and then the owner cabin on that.
Okay.
The brief note on the doors, which are a very important piece in a boat, because they must be heavy.
Yeah.
So
they're fireproof with that?
No, not fireproof, not this. But when you're at sea, you don't want to hear the rattle. You know, if they are loose, if they are too much light. These are heavy door. They stay in when the door is closed. They stay there.
Swing around.
I mean, and they are completely sealed because when the door closes, there is a flap down there that shuts goes down. So that this you see that it's all sealed here.
Okay.
It's all sealed.
Yeah. So the gasketed door.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the gasket, there is a gasket actually that goes down when you shut the door. So it's completely.
That's really clever.
You've got even this piece of hardware here. You don't have that metal thing on the you know, to keep it open. You don't have the magnet.
Right.
You have the proper hardware.
Okay.
That you know, reinforce the door. Yep. Something that we did here, which is not rocket science, but it's very clever that has been done, is that the owner wanted to have an office closed, his own office, but at the same time he wanted to have a big cabin. So we came out, Francesco came out with this solution, and so he has his office now in his private contest, but at the same time, when he wants a
just
bigger
open
cabin,
up,
he just opens up.
Perfect.
And that shade of the glass is just amazing. I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
It's not so transparent, it's not so dark, it's just the right tint. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for the rest,
just the office back
the
here.
space you see here can be changed as the client wants. If you want the bed on this direction, we do that. If you want a bigger wardrobe, we do a bigger wardrobe. If you want to have a 2 toilet, we do 2 toilets.
Okay.
So it is like he has the space, and together with the designer, he can think what is the layout that fits better for him.
Okay.
As you see, the great job that the designer has done is that there are so many different materials and finishing, but it's difficult to make everything work together. I believe that the result here is just outstanding.
Yeah, it's really nice, and that does feel when that's open. It's like it's good to have that, and then you have the galley on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, between
Sure.
in terms of isolation.
Yep.
Because we do want that. Sorry, I want to check something.
You're fine.
Yeah. This is what I. Okay. No, it's because.
I'll take a quick look in here real quick. So this is the head, his and hers sinks. And then you've got a large shower there with a bench. And then a toilet on the port side and bidet. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, then, going on the lower deck. The lower deck, we have the 4 staterooms, 2 VIP cabins and 2 guest cabins.
Okay.
Even here, as you can see and can appreciate the height of the cabin.
Yeah.
Is
Feels higher than even the main salon here.
well, and this feeling, if you manage to go aboard the Flexplorer, is going to be even improved because there you got even more space.
Okay.
For the rest is just a continuation of the interior theme that was upstairs.
Yeah.
With this mix of matte and glossy finish.
Yeah.
And
I really like the soft goods, and even on the stairs there, that feels good when you're walking down. Yeah. And so the starboard mirrors
these are the
that.
fire doors. So,
These are the fire
Yeah.
doors. Okay. Gotcha. And is there a TV that comes down, or?
no, actually, the standard supplies as a television on any cabin, but
You didn't want any?
I didn't want
Okay.
I don't want television at all. I mean, everybody's watching his phone nowadays. So
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
And so
All good. And this is the fireproof door here. Cool.
2 guest cabins.
Okay.
You got the sliding beds. So
Oh, so those give you 2 singles,
yeah.
or
Well, in fact, in the other cabin there are the 2
it's
singles.
configured that way.
So
Okay.
with the ensuite bathroom. Something, another clever idea that the designer had was to hide the Pullman bed
Okay.
behind this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. Because you would not say that there is a Pullman bed.
Yeah, there's no way you'd even notice it.
So got the 3rd berth, and another Pullman bed is on the other end.
Okay. Cool. So this is the configuration as the 2 singles, and you do have a hidden Pullman bed back there. Cool. Sounds good. Then hidden door.
Yeah, that's a hidden door.
Okay.
That allows the crew to get into the morning cleaning routine without going through the
Cool.
main staircase. However, as the 35 meter is 50 centimeter narrower than this, you would lose this door on the smaller model.
Okay. On the 115, it doesn't have this.
The beam here is 8 meter. 8 meters, whereas on the 115 is 7.50.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
And then you've got 2 washer and 2 dryers.
That's great.
And the third one, if you recall, was in the lazarette. Maybe
Okay,
I didn't
yeah.
show you, but there was a third set.
Okay. Cool.
We can't see the cabins, but I just
You see the crew mess real quick?
Crew mess. And I just want to show you briefly that that's the hatch.
Oh, that's the
House.
hatch leading back to the engine
So
room.
there is some storage space. Actually, there is the big storage space.
Yeah.
And then even the finishing. Once again, with the finish of the technical areas, has to be a good commercial standard. And then there is the entrance to the corridor, to the tunnel that we saw in the engine room.
Yeah. That's great. Some nice crew mess.
In the 35 meter there is a space like that, but as I mentioned, there is not the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
Main galley.
Galley.
Okay. Okay.
So, High Lounge, the superstructure is such that normally you have a Sky Lounge where you have only the loungy part.
Yeah.
But because of the long superstructure, you get to gain even this other ambient.
Yeah.
Which a nicely, card table where you can study, do some work. Or,
Sure. It's great.
Here's the television. So it's dropping down from the ceiling here.
Okay.
That's the place where the client would
Okay.
see the television. There is even a nice hidden pantry here. So you get gas maker fridges underneath here, and then you get the sink, and
Okay.
you can serve yourself. This lights in.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? And so,
Nice. Hides away.
Going forward,
Okay.
you got the dead to starboard, and then we get radio room and radio room here, and the dance floor inside there.
All right.
Oh gosh, where is this answer? This is what I was mentioning. You want to
Oh, the consumption.
right? Well, that's full ahead. The speed, the consumption.
Okay.
Okay.
So your most efficient, the long range speed is 10 knots, but up to almost 15. That's excellent. And then even at 6 knots, that's just sipping.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. This is in the standard supply of the boat. It's actually quite loaded and allows the owner to do an ocean crossing without paying extra money for extra navigation equipment. So the standard is already a very good standard.
Everything that you
we
need.
call us Explorer builders, so we do have to offer such a complete set of navigation system.
Right, right. Okay. Awesome. And then all the electronics and alarms and stuff here.
You've got all the main switchboard is here.
Okay. There you
I did
go.
not.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
That's great. I'm really impressed. 10 liters per hour at 6 knots? That's crazy.
Yeah, this is what our full displacement vessels can do
Yeah.
with such an engine. Wing station.
Okay, wing
just a
station to
detail
control.
that, all is aluminum here. I mean, we don't like to have GRP pieces because the quality has to be throughout. We want to be metal everywhere.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Is the hull steel?
Yes.
Hull steel.
Is steel and superstructure is aluminum.
Okay.
We build, 99% of our vessels are like that. We have done only 2 vessels full aluminum.
Okay.
We don't work with GRP, it's just pure metal.
Okay.
So lounge area, this can easily become, and we've done in the past, like a toy storage area, so you can have 2 jet skis, you can have another tender
Okay.
here if you want.
But with the dress-up version of this,
Yeah.
looks more like a luxury.
Technical area, once again,
Okay.
has to be to a certain good standard.
Yeah.
So, and as you see down there, you can get actually down to the bulb. So there is a bulbous bow
Yeah.
on this hull.
Uh-huh.
So you can get there, and that is once again great storage space.
Okay.
You can put,
So you can put stuff into the
Yeah.
bulb itself. Okay. That's great.
yeah, nice sitting area with underneath storage. This
Okay.
is actually the emergency escape from the owner cabin.
Okay.
So here there is another nice volume, and a nice opportunity for me to show you once again the technical standard of our vessel.
Yeah.
So that door there,
That goes to the owners.
From the owner, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just a massive amount of storage on it.
Yeah, that side deck is blind because you have got the staircases coming from the main deck.
Okay.
up. So that would be crew staircase on that side.
Okay.
Just this from this side, you can appreciate how different they are in terms of look. So much sharp lines there. It's all about having sharp, to have a masculine look. So many curves line here.
Yeah.
So totally different look for a totally different client.
And what does RJ stand for?
Oh, actually, that is it's a tribute actually to the owner that invested in this boat.
Oh, okay.
His previous boats were all called RJ,
Okay.
and then he said, "I'm going to call this boat RJ," and the shipper said, "Okay, then we are going to call the model
The whole line RJ. Okay. Very cool. The door.
Windows,
Yeah.
glass windows here.
Perfect.
And this
Beautiful.
This is where I can show you the
David up
flames.
above. Yeah.
So you see that dark part? That is it lid, a hatch? I don't know how to.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Which
A
would be-
hatch, so it goes
there is
up,
a
yeah.
hatch, and inside there is a 1.5 tons crane.
That's
You see
amazing.
The chocks are there.
Yeah.
You place them here.
Okay.
And there you can have your at least 6 meter tender.
That's such a great idea.
Another nice, a great part of this vessel is the Flybridge.
Yeah.
Very extensive, very long. I want to show you what quality means for us. So quality has to be throughout the boat, and so even these lids,
Yeah.
full aluminium, strong with strong hinges. And so we want.
It's almost like an integral part of the ship, just in the in the door. That's amazing.
And yeah, the layout is as everywhere in the boat. Is
Yeah.
the client choice. In this case, there are no fixed furniture because that's the place where the wife of the owner she's doing the yoga routine in the morning.
Okay.
So this is why there's this
Open
plastic
for
piece.
yoga. Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. And what's up here?
There used in the original plan, the owner wanted to have the pilot station, the helm station.
Okay.
Then he changed his mind and said, we said, okay, let's cut it out. He said, no, let's keep the volume. I'm going to put some storage.
Storage there. Okay.
But it was meant to be a pilot station.
Okay. So you could do upper pilot station
Yeah.
if you wanted. And the glass so you can
Yeah.
see to the ocean. Very nice. That's wonderful.
Thank you. You have the skylight here.
Yeah. And all this is aluminum?
Yeah. All
Okay.
this is aluminum.
Okay. And then the grill and wet bar on the port side. And a little jacuzzi there.
And from here you can appreciate where actually the hatch is.
Oh yeah, okay. So that is the hatch for the crane across the back there. Okay. Perfect, thank you.
So I think now we can.
This is the engine room.
Yeah.
Access, okay.
That is the arches while underway, and there is also the arches through the hatch there. So
Okay.
that hatch can lift it up.
Yeah,
On the 35 meter version, you've got a door on the side
okay.
to get in this place from the stern.
Okay,
So engine room, this is our signature, our landmark.
yeah,
Because it has been since the first hull made by CDM, because we are coming from the commercial world
yeah,
and from commercial shipbuilding, and so all the technical areas are to commercial standards. So that means that every single part has to be accessible, easily accessible, in order to do a proper maintenance.
Yeah.
Also, if something happens at sea, something breaks, you can see it.
You can see it and fix it. Yeah.
And you can fix it. You have even the space to maintain it properly. So, you know.
Oh wow.
That's the standard we are talking about.
Yeah.
You see, all the pumps are dampeners. All the pumps has got a tray that can collect the leak in case there is one. And in general, we want to be sure that the engineer can
Really do
realize
his job.
something
Yeah.
is going wrong. That one, which you don't have on the 35-meter version, is the tunnel that connect this area to the crew area. On the crew area, there is an hatch. You go down. There is an underlower deck.
Okay.
You can have some storage, and then there is the entrance to the store.
Okay.
So you can easily inspect the tanks.
Everything.
From it.
Okay. Yeah, it's very industrial feeling in here.
It
Yeah.
is indeed, but and then, you know, when you take a client down here, he immediately understand that he can do things with this boat. I mean, that meaning that, yeah, I can see myself crossing the ocean with this vessel.
Yeah.
Because he has got the capability. I mean, my engineer can control the engine room and see that everything is working properly. This is the standard. But if you've got a client that wants other makers,
Yeah.
that is not.
You can accommodate that. Okay.
This vessel has got 59,000 liters of fuel.
Okay.
That means that at the speed of 10 knots, the range of this vessel is in excess of 6,000 nautical miles.
Wow.
So you
Really?
can cross the ocean and have enough fuel to, you know, do other cruising as well.
On behalf of myself, Tony Smith, and the rest of the team at Dennison Yachting, thanks for checking out the RJ130 by CDM. If you're in the market for a boat like this, please feel free to reach out directly at the contact info below.